Hello and welcome everyone to stream number 2. I'm a little bit more awake, not fully, but a little bit more than I was this morning. I decided I'm not gonna keep playing Dynasty Warriors 3. Maybe I'll do some of that tomorrow, but today I'm gonna be playing some Dynasty Warriors 8, but with a little twist. I am only allowed to use Dynasty Warriors 3 costumes, so any characters that did not appear in Dynasty Warriors 3 I will not be playing. I have to set at least their second weapon to match as close as I can get to their Dynasty Warriors 3 weapon, and I will only be setting the music to Dynasty Warriors 3 music. So, we're essentially playing through Dynasty Warriors 3, but it's Dynasty Warriors 8, but it's Dynasty Warriors 3. I also decided to play through Wu's story because I just do not seem to give enough love to Wu. They used to be like one of my favorite factions. Like most of the characters that I liked when I was a kid were in Wu. But, you know, Shahodun was always one of my favorite characters, and just playing through the story, I fell in love with Wei. So, you know, it is what it is. But today we're playing through, excuse me, at least what I can of Wu's story. And I'm going to be going in chronological order of the stages. I'm just going to go straight through the, you know, oh my god, the historical path. Oh, I just got finished eating some pizza. Oh. Still one of your favorite characters as well, Devin? Nice. Also, hello, Devin. Zyla Chul or Haku. I should have read the whole name before trying to pronounce it. And Louis, welcome. Hope you guys are excited. And hello, Yura. Way to sneak in just as I was giving greeting everyone. All right. Dynasty Warriors 3 music. What do I want for this one? And some of these, I think, have yeah, I think starting off with Arena makes sense, right? Oh yeah, I'm playing Sun Jian right off the get-go. Also, hello, Madhu. Welcome.
The flagpole.
I feel like
What's the matter?
when it comes to the characters in this game, it's easier for me to decide, like, who's my least favorite. And even then, some of my least favorites have become, you know, at least acceptable. Like Shuju. When I looked up, like, his history and his story, and the way that they represented him in Origins, I really liked. And it was in part because of Romance of the Three Kingdoms and playing through a little bit of that.
Yes. Well, if you all say so.
Yura, do you have a type?
We do. I'm expecting big things from you too, hot dog.
Well, Haku, I am going to be playing through the historical stages and that part of the story, so I might end up saving him by playing this a certain way, but I'm not going to, you know, care too much about that. Oh, also, I'm playing on hard. I think I have finished most stages in Wu's story on hard. But depending on how quickly I can push myself through the story, I might be able to get to some of the stages that I haven't. Like I'm energetic and passionate, maybe a little dumb, with big old bitties. So a himbo. You like himbos.
That's my girl. Full of spirit. I admit, once I get started, it's hard for me.
Himbos that are broad of chest, thick of ass, and dumb of fuck. I won't claim what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it. That's not my joke. I saw that on TikTok and I was like, okay, this explains himbos
Fear the tiger of Gildart.
so well. And
to get someone's attention.
Chelsea was like, Chris, if you worked out, you could be a himbo. And that might be the thing that it inspires me to actually lift the weights that have been sitting under my desk. Love DILFs, especially with intelligence. The dumb but hot type. Oh, I forgot. I should be using this as his weapon, because this is as close as I'm going to get to his Dynasty Warriors 3 weapon.
I expected no less from you, Father.
Oh, excuse me. See, my type is usually the softer type, the shy type. Maybe with a little bit of sass. Oh, this is Cao Cao's weapon. Exactly, Pony Bro. In other words, I like bottoms.
You're going to face me. Step forward.
Oh, excuse me. As you can see, I am still tired.
Fear the tiger of Gildart.
I refuse to be scared by these uncivilized ruffians.
Oh no, my secret's out. What will I ever do?
All units attack. Give the enemy everything you got. Our next task is to surround Xiangyang Castle. Capture the surrounding garrisons.
Reminder to self. Turn down the temperature in the apartment before you go to bed tonight.
Won't stand a chance.
Hopefully then, at least under the covers will
I shall return
be
after
fine.
reviewing my strategy.
Fear the tiger of Gildart.
Father is quite powerful.
Oh,
And
yeah,
now he
yeah.
holds the imperial
A
seat.
good butt is a good butt.
It's only natural that he rule the land. Why then doesn't he attempt to take it?
I know everybody wishes for me to rule the land, that I should use the Imperial Seal to bring an end to the chaos through force. Yet we are loyal retainers of the Han. I do not know if I can follow a path that went against it.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly
Hey, Koi Collection. Welcome.
You are unstoppable.
Yes, the femboys. Including, because of course, if I can reach, I got my Astolfo figure on the shelf. I think that's my only. We need more femboy figures. Or at least just more, like, more figures in general. There is the hobby shop that sells Chelsea's stickers. They have a couple of figures from, what's the 10 count is the manga, which is a yaoi. I have not read, but my friend has lent me the entire series so I can read it and find out if I actually want the figures. But they're like $200, $300. And they are two guys in bunny outfits. So like the same sort of outfit that a bunny girl would wear. And I want them.
Excellent. That's the father I've always looked up to. It's quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
See, my taste in yaoi is a little different from my taste in yuri and straight romance. Because, like, with yaoi, I want them to be so fucking stupid and shy. I started reading a series called Crossplay Love. And essentially the plot of that is a guy who is, like, kind of the class bully, walks by a maid restaurant, or a maid cafe, I guess, and sees a girl in there, and he instantly falls in love. But he doesn't know how to talk to girls, so his solution is to dress as a girl so that he can go in there and feel more comfortable talking to the girl. Little does he know, the girl that he instantly fell in love with at first sight is the nerd that he bullies at school, dressing as a girl because he's too shy to be out in public, so the only way that he can have a job is by dressing as a girl. So it is a yaoi undercover as a yuri. And they are just so stupid. It's adorable. I need to read the rest of it. I've only read the first volume, but already it's awesome. Hilarious. But I have enjoyed more yuri manga than yaoi. I don't know what it is. I fucking love toxic yuri. Can't really get into it as much with yaoi. Not to say that, you know, that there isn't the odd toxic yaoi that, you know, just, like, hits the spot, but I don't know. I find you can't go wrong with yuri. What's your opinion on Omegaverse? To my knowledge, I have never read anything or consumed anything Omegaverse, and my knowledge about it is very, very limited. But, you know, you do you. I'm not going to judge somebody for the type of media they consume, as long as, you know, everyone is consenting adults, kind of thing. Hey, I will accept artists drawing me pregnant. Like, that's just free advertisement right there. That ain't my thing. But, you know,
Fear the tiger of Gildart.
to me, there's a certain level of respectable, a respectful, what's the word I'm looking for? Respectful objectifying. Because, like, I was explaining this to Chels, like, I don't care if somebody thinks about me in a specific way, as long as they don't take action. That's the big thing. Consent is important. And unless I consent, it ain't happening. In non-horny news, finally have some concrete stuff set in place for my Gundam. Ooh, nice! Tasteful imp.
Such errantry was destined to lead Wu. You are simply amazing.
Yeah, like, I think there is, like, a spot where you can be respectful with your objectifying of somebody as long as, you know, they haven't outright said, I don't like this. And until I say that, all fan art is fair game.
So, the attack was
Oh,
a
Lu
success.
Gong? He might have. Looks like it. Oh well. I'm not really trying to get the hypotheticals and that stuff. I'm just playing for fun.
We need to claim the castle as our own. All units, prepare to march.
You know how to get someone's attention.
I know Spike Spencer does some of the higher pitched voices, and I think Kaiji Tang did a couple. Doing it, as well as the Gundam itself, Exiled Gundam Cyberhex, set 30 years after a brutal and ooh. Makes me want to... I've been really getting the itch to, like, explore a bunch of other kind of mediums and stuff. I posted the first musical thing that I've ever posted in a very long time. Or the first new music thing. Took my hand at the first verse and a little bit of the chorus of War Pig in the Discord. Because it's been so fucking long since I last, like, did anything related to music, and, or at least outside of, you know, singing along to songs in my car.
How could my tactics fail like that?
But,
Fear the tiger
oh,
of Gildart.
wasn't really expecting to finish the stage that quickly. But yeah, I've been really wanting to get back into music a little bit, at least. I tried playing a little bit of the guitar earlier today, but
Father!
I do need to practice a lot more. I have lost a lot of my dexterity.
No, I knew it.
I'm not as fast with my fingers
Today.
in that way as I used to be. But when I was in middle school, I wanted to write a
You'll be fine,
novel. Or
my dear.
something. Novel, comic. But I have an idea of an original character and story that I've been really wanting to do something with.
My son. You must now lead the House of Su-
I have been wanting to make, like, add lyrics to Dynasty Warriors music for a while now.
belongs
The one issue is that a lot of the Dynasty Warriors songs
My children.
don't really have a clear, like, verse and chorus
Make it your own.
where you can sing without taking away from the main melody of the original song, and I don't want to do that. I want it to, you know, add to it. I don't want it to take away in any way. And I don't want me to just be singing along to the main melody either. So I still got to play around with things. I need to find, like, the perfect song for, like, verse, chorus, etc. We did see Sun Jian get crushed by a boulder in HD. It was in Origins. Yeah, Wang Yi's voice actress did a song, but I think they reconstructed the song a little bit to, you know, have clear areas for her to sing. And that's the big thing that I want to try, is making sure that it sounds like it would have actually been a song, you know? Lucky for me, Sun Ce already has his Dynasty Warriors 3 weapon. So I don't really need to do much here. Now, I think for this one, I'm going to do this.
So the enemy forces in Waling Castle refuse to come out and fight us, do they? Then we must capture their bases and shake them up a bit.
Go and capture their supply depot.
Like, one of the songs that I was kind of playing around with was
The enemy has not yet
Anger
built
and
up its
Grudge
defenses. Speed is of the essence.
from 6 Special.
I know a thing or two about capturing bases.
It kind of has this, like, this perfect beat for a rap metal kind of thing. Definitely new metal-ish.
The enemy has arrived. If only Master Tai Shun Tzu was here now.
But again, like, I feel like the really good parts come up too often, and it would be really hard to, like, build a chorus into that song that doesn't take away from the main melody or doesn't just sing along with the main melody. I don't know if I'll be using the astral wheels, but I'll definitely be using the wheels.
Not hold out for much longer. You are unstoppable.
Oh man, so am I. When the trailer dropped, I was too tired to make the video at that time, so that's why, like, the video that I made came out
I don't think we can last much longer.
a whole day and a little bit later. But I did play Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends on my PS2 on the CRT for a little bit after the trailer dropped, and I was like, oh, this game's so good. Because, like, I likely won't be playing Dynasty Warriors 3 much on the PS2, because it does look overall better playing it through emulation with all of the enhancements, but goddamn, once that game drops for PS5, I am going to just... That's going to be the only thing that I play for a very long time. Or at least the main thing. I shouldn't say the only thing, because obviously if I get codes for games and stuff, I'm going to be playing them.
Not only did Taishan Su contravene my orders, but he got himself defeated as well. If only he'd waited as I told him to.
I fucking watched that trailer at least a dozen times, if not more. And, like, it just gets better every fucking time.
Open the gates and prepare to advance.
I also thought I heard that the music was a remix, and somebody else had noticed that too, so I feel like they are going to also remix the music from Dynasty Warriors 3 and give us that. Like, just, god damn it. This is gonna be incredible. You can tell that they're putting a lot more into this than they did to the Samurai Warriors 2
Glory, that was amazing.
remaster that we got, or that Japan got on PS3. I don't know if I would say the PS2 era had the best music, but the PS2 era definitely had some of the most iconic music in the entire franchise. Like, Anger and Grudge would not... I mean, I guess technically it is the PS2 era, but it came from a game that was released on PS2, that was originally released on Xbox 360 and PS3. But, like, a lot of Dynasty Warrior 6's music is really fucking good. For some reason, 6 and 9 have some of the worst gameplay, but some of the best music. And then 7 and 8 also, like, great soundtracks. Like, listening to them on Spotify has definitely given me more appreciation of the modern Warriors soundtracks, because they don't use a whole lot of synthesized sounds anymore. For Dynasty Warriors, like 5 and 6, they use drum machines and, yeah, a lot of synthesized sounds, which, while that's not bad, like, that's not a bad way to make your music, it's just not my thing. I really prefer, even if it is overproduced, I prefer my music to sound like it came from a traditional instrument.
What are you doing?
You can throw, you know, effects on that instrument, but just, I don't know. If you're gonna use, like a drum machine, at least make your instrumentation kind of sound synthetic along with it, like they would do with things like Samurai Warriors, some of the Dynasty Warriors Gundam stuff.
Allow him to expose my forces to defeat.
Oh yeah, like, almost all the Dynasty Warriors soundtracks are on Spotify and YouTube Music. But, only Samurai Warriors 5 is on Spotify, and Token Rambu Warriors is. Persona 5 Strikers is also on Spotify. I feel like there's other Warriors games that are on Spotify, but I can't remember. Some of the Sengoku Basara games are on Spotify. And speaking of the song that Wong Yi's voice actress did, that, along with a bunch of other songs done by the voice actors, those are also on Spotify. Yeah, Origins is not on Spotify, which is criminal. Whoever made that decision not to put it on Spotify should be fired. Don't take me seriously with that, though. I would rather people do not lose their jobs. but they should know that that was the wrong decision.
Sorry, but I'm getting by here whether you like it or not. You know how to fight. It's been
Yeah.
fun having you as an opponent, Tyson.
Like, we need the rest of Samurai Warriors up there, and Warriors Odachi.
Fighting with you most entertaining.
Also, the rest of the Atelier series, because only Ryza and Marie are on there. Specifically, the remake soundtrack for Marie. I don't think the original is up there. But, like, Eska and Logi had a really good soundtrack. So did Verona. I'm playing through Iris. It has a great soundtrack. Oh, Warriors All-Stars!
You have brought
One of my favorite
Return to the main
soundtracks.
camp. It is your job to defend me.
Brother,
That
I am sorry to have kept you
that
waiting.
game has one of the best. No, I'm gonna say it right now. It has the best version of Sacred Ground.
We managed
At
to
least
tell
until we
Tyson,
hear
sir.
the remix for the remaster, because that's probably going to,
I've got no
you know,
hope of
just
defeating this lot.
take the cake.
I surrender. Use the southern gate, and you should come out behind the enemy main camp.
Isaac, you don't need to play the game. The game does have good gameplay. It feels good to play. It does not feel good to play through. And unfortunately, the game does not have a free mode, or at least not in the traditional sense. I believe there is a way to replay certain stages,
Pulling back for now.
but I haven't played enough of it to really get to that point. But every time I do play it, while I'm playing a stage, I'm like, oh my god, this is so much fun. And then after the stage, I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to deal with this bullshit. Final March at Hulau Gate against the Destructive Tyrant, that gave me the strongest chills.
You are no ordinary warrior, Tyson, sir.
I heard that no Wu in All-Stars? Nope.
I am currently in the service.
The only Dynasty characters are Lubu, Xiaoyun, Zhou Sung,
Maybe someday
and
we can
Wang
find out the
Yuanji.
same side.
Like, there's no Wei characters either.
The gates are open. Head straight for their leader.
And then I think for Samurai Warriors it was Yukimura,
I refuse to hand over this land.
Mitsunari.
Prepare to meet your end.
Is that it? I don't remember. Is there anyone else?
Down. Many more to
I feel
go.
like there's got to be somebody else.
You've done it, my lord.
Okay, yeah. If you're gonna do it that way, Isaac, that's the best way to do it, because like a lot of the characters do play really well. Like Zhou Song, so much fun. They absolutely ruined
Master
him
Liu Yao,
in Dynasty Warriors 9.
My apologies.
Oh, also, I just
As a
realized I
warrior,
didn't
And as a man, I wish to live
put
a
my
just
filters
and
back
true
on
life.
for
So, from this
my
day,
microphone.
my life
There we go. That's better.
is
I
yours,
think.
Master Sun Ce.
Game audio is off sync.
Thank you, Tai Ce.
Great. Wait, why is Sun Jian
My
here?
lord,
I thought I turned hypotheticals off.
this is your land, and these are your men.
I'll
Yes. I finally
try to
fe-
figure out what's going on with the audio here. Yeah, hypotheticals are off. Why is this? Whatever. Let me... If I turn that off and on... Is the audio fixed now? No? Fuck. Let me try disconnecting, restarting OBS, and then reconnecting to the stream. So I will be back. See if that works. Is that better? Awesome. All right. This one I'm gonna play as Zhou Yu.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
And I already have the right weapon equipped. I think that's the best looking weapon. What do you guys think? Emperor's Might or Blazing Wolf? I don't think the others look quite... I still think, yeah, between those two. Emperor? Cloudburst? It's a little too big, I think, like, in-game. At least, like, Sword of Judgment or, like, Blazing Wolf, Emperor's Might would be thinner. Hey, Navir. How you doing? Oh, get rid of Rage Springs. We're not going to need that. And get rid of my bodyguards. Oh, Warriors All-Stars is on sale. Oh, that reminds me. I did have some notifications. Updated, ready to play. Xenoverse 2 is on sale. Wait, why is Xenoverse 2? Oh, it's the DLC. Oh, Glover's on sale. 20 bucks. How much is Claire Obscura on for? Nope, never mind. I don't need to buy any more games. I don't know why I'm looking. I see you all looking at me, staring, wondering when I'm gonna play you. It'll happen eventually, I swear. Have some fucking patience. Isaac, you and me both. 5,000 years later. Accurate.
Got away. No meat for us tonight, Zhou Yu. Huh? Zhou Yu?
Okay, internet.
Hey,
Could you not fuck up while I'm in the middle of a stream? I might need to do another reboot of OBS, so I will be back. That's looking a lot better right from the get-go.
Joe Tai. have they gone to?
Soon, sir.
Huh?
You have taken Wu Jun and call yourself the Little Conqueror?
Shugong.
Madhu, I have played a bunch of, like, classic games
Look back on the path you have walked, one twisted by power.
in the 2020s.
The cries of hatred and flames of anger shall now become a vortex. Suck down into it.
damn.
You shall meet your end here.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Dynasty Warriors 2 or 6 or 9. If it were between those three, I would be picking 9, personally. You know, as much as Dynasty Warriors 6 just has the better stage design, character design, music, I just find the gameplay loop of 9
Are you Shugong's men?
more fun.
Forgive us. We got held up by some sort of sorcery. Yeah, same thing happened to me.
No, I wouldn't say Destiny Mode was the predecessor to Origins. I would say Destiny Mode is the predecessor to the Samurai Warriors Chronicles games.
This far. Visibility is good, but we should hurry our way through this forest. These are Shugong's men. Is that the person who is after you, Sun Tzu? Yes. It seems he holds quite a grudge against me. Shugong had this strange old man working for him as well. One who could perform all sorts
I just
of weird
like
tricks.
the more anime-esque look of some of the characters in 6.
Surely they can't be phantoms as well. Someone
Like, in 9, I felt they tried too hard to make them look
take him out if we have to have a chance.
realistic. Like, I think the designs in 8 probably have the best mix of realism and over-the-top, sort of anime style. Yeah. When I play as Zhou, I always give him the sword, at least as the second weapon. I like rarely use the staff for him. Similar to Gan Ning, I'll usually put him with the sword. But I like how pretty well since Dynasty Warriors 5, Gan Ning has changed weapons every fucking game. In 6, he had the knives. In 7, he had the chain and sickle. In 8, he had the flail. In 9, he went back to the chain and sickle. And then in Origins, he has the sword again. Just pick a fucking lane with him. Go with Sun Jian's blade. I usually use that for Huang Zhang. At least, like, when I have Huang Zhang. Oh, excuse me. Fuck. At least when I have Huang Zhang in, like, his Dynasty Warriors 4 or 5 costume.
It seems the phantom soldiers.
Sometimes 3.
Let's hurry up and get out of this forest.
What on earth has happened to this forest? It's as though it's been cursed or something. I will protect you, Lord Sun Quan.
Well, I guess they, you know,
I knew I could
made Gan Ning a proper rebel by rebelling against his own weapon assignment every fucking entry. Watch, the next mainline game, he'll have a completely different weapon. I remember, like, leading up to the launch of Origins, everyone thought that Gan Ning was going to have
Amazing. You sure know how to fight.
the gauntlets.
It seems the arrows have stopped.
Yep. Zhou Yu changed and stuck with it.
Much easier. I remember seeing that garrison before. That's the way out of this forest, I'm sure of it.
Well, hey, at least some of the weapon changes made sense. Peng De with the mace, that's a no-brainer. Liu Bei with the twin swords. I mean, that's historically what he wielded. I do like Diao Chan with the whip, but I do miss her maces.
The entire land even.
Oh, yeah.
I am here to put an end
The Elder Sword was just too perfect. And also gunning with the scimitar, like the river sword, that just like looked like a pirate to me.
You plan on killing me, do you?
Very well. But I'll take you with me.
Yeah, there are some characters that like had a specific weapon that they used in history. Like Shah Dun actually used a spear. So sometimes I will give him a spear. Usually I'll give him either Ma Chao's spear or the javelin, Wen Yang's weapon.
Step forward. The worse this chaos will become.
Shut your mouth! All I have to do is defeat them all!
You fool. Gongji. I leave the rest to you.
Trying to remember other ones. I feel like either Dian Wei or Xu Zhu, either one of them wielded like twin axes, and I feel like it was Xu Zhu. I can't remember.
Now die. Dogs of chaos.
I think it was Dian Wei. Okay, I could be wrong.
Victory will soon be ours. Crush every last one of the enemy.
Are these
Trying to remember other
men?
interesting
Taking on anybody,
weapon assignments.
let alone you. Getting help for Sun Ce is our first priority. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Zhou Tai and I will deal with Cao Cao's troops. Zhou Yu, use the by road and get my brother out of
Twin G's, which are kind of like
Joe Tai,
axe pike things, if I remember correctly.
Looks like you came all this way for nothing. Sorry, but you're not getting.
Yeah, Ma Dai historically did not use a brush as a weapon.
you can't ride a horse in his condition. You're going to have to take the by road on foot. I'm sorry, Zhou Yu. I'm not making things easy on you. What are you talking about, Sun Ce?
Yeah, and
You need to
Lu Bu was an extremely proficient archer. That's why there's that scene where Liu Bei and I think Liu Zhang, he settles their fight by firing an arrow through his pike.
Very well. Now he can present his neck before my blade.
Oh, Peng De had... Oh, in 5. I thought you were meaning like he
Kill him before he could cause us
he historically used them.
How long are you fools planning to try and cling on for?
That voice. Ganji.
I think it's time to test the strength of their conviction.
Are there any other characters in
All right.
Wu that,
the enemy base and
if I were to play as them, I would need to use a different weapon?
will need me in the
I almost want to play as those characters first before I play as any other characters. Oh, Huang Gai I'd need to change. I usually do give Huang Gai the bow and rod. If I want to like make him look like Dynasty Warriors 4 or 5 or 3.
Once we have reached the byroad, we will be able to
Oh, why is it telling me to go back up to the top?
Until then, Sun-Ce.
Sure thing. I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Oh, Ganji.
All alone? You must be new to me. Impressive. I suppose I should allow you to continue struggling for a while.
Yeah, there's a lot of weapons that they could easily make playable in any Warriors game.
Farewell.
I'm really glad they did make the
Overcome any obstacle.
what I forget what it was called, but it's the DLC weapon that they gave to Li Dian in 9. That is such a fun weapon. I'm surprised it took so long for it to be in any Warriors game. The shovel? It's like a crescent moon spear or something like that. I forget the, technical name for it. Hey, Chris, what's your favorite force again in order? Wei, Wu, and Shu. Shu is my least favorite, mostly because it's just kind of overused. They're like forced into the good guy position, and I feel like war, especially when it comes to like the Three Kingdoms or a civil war, there are no good guys or bad guys. It's just really differing opinions of how to run the country. So, like, that's the thing that they should be focusing on instead of, Shu is the good guys, Wei are the bad guys, Wu are there. They're participating.
The only way you're getting to my brother is over my dead body.
They exist. And because, Wei is my favorite, Jin is kind of like lumped in there.
Visibility from this byroad is very poor. My brother will be in trouble if there are enemies.
Hey, Wu doesn't suck, they just don't do much.
As much noise as we can over here. We want to attract the
Not-
attention of as many enemies
They
as
don't do
possible.
much that involves other factions.
Come here. Prepare to
Other
die,
important
Sun-Ce.
factions. They just kind of do their own thing, and every now and then it involves Wei or Shu.
Sun-Ce is here.
Ooh, fuck.
I've been waiting for you.
Blast! We were so close.
I mean, if you really think about it, Wu may have, like, screwed themselves over and became the least important family and faction in the Three Kingdoms in the grand scheme of things. But they were the last ones to surrender to Jin, because I think Wei was the first one, and then Shu, and then Wu afterwards, if I recall correctly. So they just were the least important out of the three, but they were the last ones to be absolved.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think
Further proving
Proper strategy can overcome any
you can last the longest if you stay the quietest. If you shut the fuck up and stay in your lane. Can you really even call it Wu by the time Jin takes him over?
Excellent. Keep it up.
I mean, they're Wu in name, at least.
It's about time for me to
Maybe not in spirit.
We made it through the gate. Now let's hurry up and head back home, Sunsa.
They are Wu on a technicality. Honestly, most leaders are shitty. Most world leaders, I should say.
Okay, we made it out of there somehow.
Still, I can't believe that Shu Gong was in Li
Ah,
Yan's outside.
nepotism. The Achilles heel of
Blamed our
any
was
long-lasting
the path
dynasty.
of a conqueror. Ridiculous. Trying to sell out my brother, and even hiring some pathetic conjurer of tricks.
It was Ganji, wasn't it? Sunsa! I wouldn't call them tricks exactly. Juan. Father entrusted our family's legacy to me. Now, it's my turn to entrust it to you.
What are you talking about? Brother!
It's all yours now.
God damn it. How long have I been streaming? Because having to reboot OBS restarted my timer. Probably an hour? That's what I thought. Ooh, now we have Chibi, so obviously this is the perfect time to play Huang Gai.
My life on the battlefield.
Oh, and I already got him with the bow and rod. Yeah, I think I'll just go with this. And that's all good. Ugh. Oh, I probably shouldn't have had greasy food. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to set the music. I'm pretty sure there should be I'm fairly certain one of these. Am I wrong? I wish this just fucking told you if the song was from another game. Because some of them I know off the top of my head. I guess it's not in here. Well, that sucks. Men of Intelligence, that's Hefei, isn't it? No. I forget what Men of Intelligence is. I'll do this.
Now, we can only hope things go as planned.
I forget what song plays in Dynasty Warriors 3 Chibi.
Yes.
Like, I feel like my brain has the remnants of the memory, and it's just, like, unable to piece together the rest of it. Favorite Dynasty Warriors opening? Ooh, that's a good question.
To wait for the wind to turn, then attack with fire from the water.
I feel like it would be one of the Empire's ones, because those are usually the most unique.
Hey, you two! Has the War Council finished already? You were conferring with the forces of Liu Bei, right?
Correct.
Wait.
Although.
Oh my god, do I have bodyguards as Huang Gai?
I was looking forward to finding out what kind of man Liu Bei is.
God damn it, I need to check that when I pick a character.
We will use our wisdom and courage to take down Cao Cao. Everyone.
And Huang Gai actually looks really good with the bow and rod.
We're heading straight for our main camp. We'll use a fire attack to seize victory in this battle.
Yeah, Handong is wearing blue because I have him as my bodyguard. So the NPC is using the alternate costume.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to ensure our success. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
Fuck. Yeah, and Sun Jian is gonna be here with his Dynasty Warriors 3 costume at least, but oh, and I've got generic Chung-Pu, because he didn't become unique until 9.
Opportunity is placed before him.
Our scouts have reported that Cao Cao's fleet in the north is on the move.
The Changjiang is our territory. Do not let the enemy numbers frighten you. Show them the strength of our forces.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight.
My path appears to be coming.
I mean, fingers crossed. I would hope that we get somebody from 9 in Abyss, because, like, why would they include any characters from 9 if they wouldn't be able to include them, you know? And I wonder how they would, because the way that the movesets work in that game would be vastly different from the way that they work in 9. I mean, you could just take some of the attacks, move them around so that they have a normal attack string with charge attacks. But, yeah.
Smash anything that looks suspicious.
Let Liu Bei die. Am I allowed to? I am. He's not one of the ones that need to survive, so I mean, if he dies, he dies.
We can't let them ruin our preparations for the fire attack. Lu Su,
Can I open this door? Okay.
protect Liu Bei and the others at the altar. Huang Gai, I want you and Han Dong to defend the fire ship.
Sure thing. I won't let Cao Cao's men get anywhere near my ship. The fire ship.
I don't know why I wasn't jumping off the horse when I was pressing X, but oh well. I got there. Honestly, I think overall, Dynasty Warriors 8 is the best. It's the best complete package. Like, you could probably have an argument for each entry, but 8 just has the most content that, you know,
Wow, I must say I'm impressed.
it's one of those games that I have no problem with going back to at any time. It's the one that I most consistently have the most want to go back to at any given time, and it's never not fun. For combat, I would still probably say 8, but like 5 is I would probably say a close second. No, combat is Origins. Sorry. I forgot Origins was an option. I still think 8 is the best overall package. I would still say that 8 had a really good story. While 7 was better, it was marginally better. Like, focusing on one single playable character and switching characters mid-stage helped with the way that they told the story. But it did kind of force you into playing as those specific characters and made it really hard to make the story mode 2-player. So they made the sacrifice of like allowing you to pick a couple of characters in 8 for the story, and I do think that made the overall experience better. While it didn't benefit the narrative, it did benefit the fact that, you know, you could play 2-player, you didn't have to stick with one character for that stage.
Let's go. We'll take control of that location.
I do wish that the narrator was actually narrated.
It's been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just because it doesn't have the narration, it's hard to take in everything. Plus, the narrator is not actually narrated, but the text for the narration only appears if you have subtitles on. That's fucking stupid. I can't be the only one that thinks that's fucking stupid. No words are being spoken. That text should not be considered a subtitle. Hey, thanks for the $5, Donald. Appreciate it. And I will pursue Guan Yu once I'm given the option. I mean, once Fawn Castle comes up, I kind of have to. Wait, the Japanese dub actually has a narrator? Seriously? Why is this not working? Am I not supposed to destroy these? Okay, I got that one. There we go.
That breeze. It's coming from the
Oh,
southeast.
there.
Hondong. Now's our chance.
Understood. Let's get aboard.
Are you kidding me? That is bullshit.
Take this, Cao Cao. This is the burning rage of Wu.
Was Genghis Khan around the time of the Three Kingdoms? I do think, like, that should be a Musou game. If not, Genghis Khan was Jin's Lu Bu. I mean, they could do Dynasty Warriors post Three Kingdoms. Mind you, they'd probably call it something different in Japan. Like, it wouldn't be Shin Son Goku Musou. Whatever the era afterwards is, that's what it would be called.
You have some guts if you're willing to face Dong Ai.
Hey, hey. No. Bad Dung Eye. Took it out on Dong Xiao instead. Look what you made me do. Did he deserve that? Probably. But maybe not at that moment.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Yeah, they made strategic games. Actually. Hold that thought. Oh god. I have some random trading cards down here. I don't want to ruin them. Oh god. Come on. I want to show this off. Ugh. This is my copy, complete inbox of Genghis Khan on Famicom. And by complete inbox, I mean complete. It has the game, the cover, the manual, a nice poster of the map and some character portraits, as well as, I think this is for notes. And a little pamphlet of other Koei games around the time. And I think congratulations. I don't know if anybody can read Japanese, but maybe whoever originally bought this game won something. Mail order for games, I think. I have no idea what that is. And for some reason, telling you how to plug in your Famicom. Hopefully, if you're buying the game, you know how to plug in the system. But, like, I miss when games came with more than just a case. Now you open it up and it doesn't even have a manual, just a fucking middle finger points itself at you. But I actually found this at a thrift shop. And other than part of the case, trying to find where it is. I think it's this one. Maybe not. I thought part of the case was torn, but I must be thinking of something else. But it is in really good condition for something that you find at a thrift store. I found it at a thrift store in Canada, too. Like, I've never been to Japan. Yeah. Like, a lot of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms games, or Nobunaga's Ambition, usually came with a map. And I've been really wanting to get all of the ones that I have collected over the years framed. As well as, like, all of the posters that have come with collector's editions and stuff. Like, just as an example, I have this Atelier Sophie artwork. Okay, maybe if I turn this off, you can see it. Yeah. So I've got this. This came with the collector's edition of Atelier Sophie, along with, I think, 4 other art pieces. And then I've got Knights of Azure here as well. And it also came with more than just the one art piece. If I stand up. This poster came with Samurai Warriors 2, or 4-2. My Sega CD, or Mega CD, of Romance of the Three Kingdoms 3 on this side has a paper map, like not plastic. This actually feels like an old school map. And I can't remember if my Sega Saturn copy of Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4. Can I get this? I can't tell if I'm... Okay, I am holding this in a way that the light is not shining on it. But I can't remember if this has a map or not. Doesn't look like it. And then my complete inbox, Nobunaga's Ambition. I also forget if this comes with a map. Don't worry, I'm not breaking the seal or anything. This is just like an aftermarket protective case thing. Oh, I don't doubt that one guy is absolutely caked up. Oh, I don't even have the manual. I do, however, have the fucking postcard thing for the survey that still goes to Koei Corporation in Burlingame, California. And the receipt. How much did I pay for this? $35. Oh, it was $40 even after taxes. That's why it was $34.70 something. So I don't have the map for Nobunaga's Ambition, unfortunately. So it's really only that and this, I think. I think that's all the ones that I would have. Trying to remember. But yeah, I've got like a bunch of things that I need to like get framed. Like a lot of the Elder Scrolls games came with posters and stuff or maps. I think my Pure Solar came with something. Did Sayuki come with something? No. What am I thinking of? I know there was one thing that was really fucking cool. Did I set it aside with the cards that I needed to sleeve up? No, I don't think so. What's this? Oh. The poster that came with Digimon Rumble Spirit 2. And the advertisement that came with the first Rumble Spirit. That it? I feel like there was a poster that I set aside. I guess not. I guess I didn't set it aside. It's probably in the game, and I just can't fucking remember what game it was. Trying to collect PS3 games, especially bought Samurai Warriors 3Z recently. Unfortunately, there was... Oh, no. That's my biggest dread, is buying old games that just do not work. And there are some games that I know I will never play, and I am okay if the game just doesn't work. It's just there to be present in the collection. Like a lot of the Japanese language versions of Musou games that I have English versions of. Like, I will never play Dynasty Warriors 4 in Japanese on PS2 because I will play it through emulation. But if I'm going to play it on native hardware, I'm going to play it in English. But yeah, if I'm buying a used game that I have full intentions of playing, I will at least test it when I get home. And then the pawn shop that I usually go to, because like we don't have many shops here in PEI to buy used video games. We have EB Games, which you can only buy modern games through, or 2 thrift stores and 1 pawn shop. You can sometimes find retro games at some of the local bookstores, but even then, there's only like 1 that will have video games, like relatively consistently. Always put the game in a test for at least a couple minutes when I get something new. Yeah, like you got to play through at least like a good amount of the game. Have a nice half-hour to an hour session with it to make sure that it's not gonna fuck up. All right, Nanjun. You know what? I don't know if Yoda is still here, but just for you.
I'm ready to take the fight to the end.
If you watch this after the fact, you know, it'll be here. Yes, get rid of my bodyguards. Oh, I think we have wet. Wait, do? No. I feel like I used to have wet on 360 and then sold it at some point.
Steel yourselves for the battle ahead. Our first task is to rescue Gan Ning, who is surrounded by the enemy. We must hurry to Yiling Castle.
But the pawn shop that's local to me will sometimes have some really interesting finds. They only have 2 locations, one in Charlottetown and then one in Summerside, which is about an hour away, hour and a half, depending on traffic. And the one in Summerside, because Summerside is smaller than Charlottetown, it's it tends to have the like really rare, really expensive things more often than not, because Charlottetown has more people, so therefore more collectors. Like, one of the games that I found at the Most Wanted pawn in Summerside was Reboot for PS1, and like I've been wanting to find that for a very long time, and I remember it being pricier than it was when I bought it, and like I did buy it for a discount, but it's not going for nearly as much as it used to be. It used to be like a $35 game, but I think now it's gone down to like $15, $20.
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
We have become friends and allies.
Oh, I can
We should battle
give some recommendations for PS2 if you're looking for some interesting games to play. Blood Will Tell is expensive, but really good. It's based on the manga Dororo, which was made by the creator of Astro Boy. And Dororo is a lot more dark. The manga itself isn't like quite as dark as the remake, Yeah, Onimusha is a really good one. Under the Skin is really interesting. That is made by Capcom, and I really wish I didn't sell my copy of it. But there is a whole stage based on Resident Evil. Specifically Resident Evil 3. And you have to run away from Nemesis. I haven't played the JoJo games, but I do have them downloaded. But I think the JoJo, Kamen Rider, all that stuff is Japanese, isn't it? I do have a Japanese PS2. I feel like should have a stream that's just chatting about collections and stuff.
I'm going to have your head. These guys are no pushovers.
Oh yeah, this is an issue with the Elgato. For some reason, it will just randomly start to desync the audio. And it's because the video will periodically drop a frame here and there. And for the most part, it might not be super noticeable, but because it's a dropped frame from the visuals, it doesn't sometimes impact the audio when streaming. If I'm recording directly from the Elgato 4K capture, the dropped visual will affect the audio. But for some reason, it doesn't affect it through OBS. Yeah, I did get the English translations for both the JoJo games.
We must make haste.
God damn. Also, why was Zhou using Sun Jian's stance?
There's no hope for us now.
Zhou is injured? Excellent. Taking him out will be a
But you know what? Fuck it. Me. One moment. Whoops. God damn it. I had to grab some recommendations. Starting off, of course, with Dot Hack. If you've never played Dot Hack, highly recommend it. I'm going to set this stack of games over here for now, off camera, for reasons. But as far as PS2 recommendations, Dot Hack, the original quadrilogy is so good. If you can get it physical, not only do you get the games, but each game comes with a little mini movie that sheds a little bit more light on the world of Dot Hack. Essentially, you play in an MMO where if you die in the game, you die in real life, or you go into a coma, at least. And you play as a character that's his friend got put into a coma, so he's trying to figure out, A, how to help his friend, and B, you know, how did it happen? Yes, Dot Hack Sign is so good. I remember being a kid and being like, this is boring, and then rewatching it as an adult and being like, oh, no, this is actually, like, really interesting. They did do a sequel to this, Dot Hack GU, which you can get the collection on PS4 and I believe Xbox One. I don't know if you can get it on Switch. I think you can get it on Steam too. But anyways, Dot Hack GU is fun, but the original Dot Hack is so much more of an interesting story. Highly recommend. All of the games are pretty expensive. I believe this one is going for $80, and then 2, 3, and 4 just like slowly climb up until 4 is like $300. We don't have 4. We have 1 through 3, but not 4. The Transformers Armada game is also really fun. It's a third-person shooter, and you do get to transform. You get to explore kind of semi-open world areas, and you can kind of tackle missions in any order once you get to a certain point. You are trying to find like these mini transformers called minicons, and they are your sub-weapons and stuff. Really, really fun. Also, I believe it has I know it has a widescreen mode. I can't remember if it has a progressive display mode. Primal is available on PS4. It has not received a PS5 version yet, but the PS4 version on PS5 has visual glitches, unfortunately. But this is a really good game. Like, drenched in, like, early 2000s new metal goth vibes. So good. If you're really into new metal and industrial music, this is great. You play as a girl whose boyfriend is like a singer in a band, but he has a secret, and he gets stolen away to not an alternate world, but like the underworld, something along that lines. You transform into different creatures as you go through the story. Honestly, I haven't finished the game, but everything I've played so far in this game, so good. I should play this again at some point. But staying on the topic of games that are on PS4 but not PS5, Kinetica is a really interesting racing game where, like, you play. Chris brought the big guns, his collection. Yes. I could really go through almost any console and find a good game to recommend. But Kinetica is a racing game where, like, you've got your wheels on your suit. So, like, every character kind of has wheels on their arms and legs. And as you go along these tracks, so it's a futuristic racer, but as you go along the tracks, you have to do tricks in order to build up your boost. It is really, really unique. I don't think I've ever seen a game close to this in design. It is available on PS4, not on PS5. I don't know if the game has glitches, because a lot of the PS4 games do have visual glitches. The Warriors is probably the worst one. Not Dynasty Warriors, because there's no Muso games, but The Warriors, the one that's based off of the cult classic film. But highly recommend if you can find a copy. Another racing game that's kind of interesting is Freak Style. This was one of the first PS2 games that I ever played. And it's just a motocross racing game with a similar idea. You do tricks to build up your boost. You have to boost in order to win races in this game. Even on easy, you have to learn how to properly boost. And one of the best parts about this game is the opening, because it has oh my god, what's the song? God, I can't remember the name of the song. The band is Dry Cell. I did a 3-part TikTok on the lead singer of Dry Cell, because now he's the lead singer of Stone Temple Pilots, but he has had a wild journey. And the song that they use for the beginning of this, it's not on Spotify because of a big legal action that they took. The only song that Dry Cell has on Spotify is Body Crumbles, because it was on the Queen of the Damned soundtrack. But the game is a lot of fun. You can usually find it for really cheap. And I like to put my greatest hits games in red DVD cases, in case you are wondering why this is in a red DVD case. But speaking of red DVD cases, Dark Cloud. If you have never played Dark Cloud, play Dark Cloud. I would recommend playing Dark Cloud 1 first, then Dark Cloud 2, because the mechanics in 1 help you when you get to that point in Dark Cloud 2. It is a dungeon crawling action adventure RPG where you build villages. This is one of the best PS2 games you will ever play, and unfortunately, it is not on PS5. It is available on PS4, both of them, but they have visual glitches on PS5, because of course they fucking do. Hopefully Sony puts out a PS5 version soon, because I need to play them again. And I want to play them and get the trophies, god damn it. The last game that is available on PS4, but not on PS5, has visual glitches on PS5, but is still at least playable, is Okage Shadow King. This is hilarious. It is a JRPG that looks like it's designed by Tim Burton. Like, right down to the comedy bits, just everything about it. Also, the shadow here, that is the Demon King Stan. Not Satan, Stan. And so good. Yeah, Donald, I'm pretty sure this and Dark Cloud 1 and 2, and maybe Primal, are available on PlayStation Plus. But all 4 of them do have some visual glitches. They are playable, but they do have visual glitches. Primal is probably the worst one, and then Dark Cloud 2, then Dark Cloud, and then Okage is probably the best of those. I've not tested Kinetica, but I do own it on PS4. Alien Hominid is a Flash game, which if you grew up around the era that I grew up, you probably remember Newgrounds. This was a game on Newgrounds that was so popular, it got a PS2 game, an official PS2 game. Like, not even just put out by the creators. This is actually like retail published. So good. It's a run and gun kind of game, similar to Gunstar Heroes or Contra. Hard as fuck. Not available on PS4, but there is an HD version of this, I believe. I know it's on 360. I believe you can get it on Steam. I can't remember if it's on any other PlayStation consoles, but yeah, this is a lot of fun. I like how I'm just accruing a pile of games over here. I'm going to have to put these away eventually. If you like weird games, specifically weird games to play with friends, The Adventures of Cookie and Cream is a From Software game where player 1 plays with one side of the controller and player 2 plays with the other side of the controller. Do you see how hilarious this is going to get? Because it is a puzzle platformer where player 1 goes up on the left side of the screen. Player 2 goes up on the right side of the screen. And you have to move obstacles and stuff on each other's side of the screen. It is a lot of fun and really interesting. It is the most fun playing it with one controller. It can be played with 2 controllers, but you're not supposed to do that, so don't do that. Play it with 2 controllers like it's supposed to, and you'll have a lot of fun. These are not available anywhere other than on PS2 for specific reasons, because these are music games. These were made by the original creators of Rock Band and Guitar Hero. What's the name of Harmonix? And Frequency definitely leans more into the like house and bass, industrial music that you would hear at a rave, especially a rave in the early 2000s, while Amplitude has a better mix of music and just better overall presentation, but both are really good if you're into music and music rhythm games. You essentially have a chart of music with different instruments, and you have to play that instrument for a certain number of bars perfectly. And then it'll play by itself for a certain number of bars, so you can move on to the next instrument, and then you have to go back to the first instrument, and you have to like loop around to keep every instrument playing at the same time for the entirety of the song, and like keep up your combo, that sort of thing. There's power-ups. There are co-op and versus modes in these games. Like, these are a lot of fun. If you like licensed games, specifically licensed games based on shows that are covering a story arc that is not a part of the show, Inuyasha and the Secret of the Cursed Mask is a JRPG, a turn-based JRPG with Inuyasha characters, and they're all chibi. Like, look at that screenshot of Inuyasha right there. Doesn't he look adorable? Also, it came with an Inuyasha card, and I still have that card. It's in my card binder. But the entirety of this game is dubbed in English. It is a completely original game. You get to pick between a male protagonist and a female protagonist. You go back in time and join the Inuyasha group. Honestly, I should probably stream this at some point because I had a lot of fun playing it. I've never finished it, but I had way more fun with this than Feudal Combat. Bought Inuyasha Feudal Combat and wanted that instead. Yeah. Feudal Combat is fun for like 5-10 minutes. And then it's not really. Not an Inuyasha fan, but that does seem interesting. I've been thinking about checking out the manga too. I would recommend it because like Inuyasha is good. Rumiko Takahashi never fails with her mangas. So Inuyasha, Ranma, Meizan Ikoku, Urusei Yatsura, to name a few. But staying on the licensed games that are based on a license but not exactly that license. We mentioned this, I'm pretty sure, either earlier on the stream or in the last stream. Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Duelist of the Roses. It is a tactics style game where you do have a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. This is a must-have. If you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! And enjoy anything about Yu-Gi-Oh!, do this. Buy it. Play it. Need to make a full stream of the collection only. I might as well just, like, you know what? After I am done here, why not? Just do, like, a chill closing out the night, talking about the collection and stuff. But yeah, this is just Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game, but with the addition that it is a grid-based tactics-style RPG. So fucking good. And then the last game that I pulled off of the shelf to show off, because more people need to play Monster Rancher, but definitely more people need to play Monster Rancher Evo. I did a video on this back in the day, and like, this is a Monster Rancher game with a story, not just a monster raising simulator. It is a monster raising simulator with a turn-based JRPG exploration part of the game and a full-ass story. Highly recommend. The game looks great. It plays great. I love... Like, I played through the first chapter, and that's kind of what I covered in my video, but I've been meaning to play more of this. But just because I'm showing off PS2 games and stuff, what I thought would be interesting to show off, because every well, not every, but most PS2 games have a little spot to put your memory card above the disc slot. So I made memory card cases. So yeah, I have 2 blue memory cards that go in here, and then 3 black memory cards that go in here. You can hear them rattling around in there. Robot Alchemic Drive is one that I have been meaning to pick up at some point, but my God, is that game expensive? That was my second PS2 game that I ever owned and played. It was Freak Style, then Rad, and then, oh my God, I feel like maybe Crash, Wrath of Cortex. If you like that, it's behind here. Oh. Don't you fall. Okay. I did the same thing for my GameCube, though I have all of my GameCube memory cards in here. But let's actually get back to the game, shall we? And then maybe afterwards I'll start up a new stream where it's just talking about collecting.
The gates to Nanjun Castle are closed. And what is all about? How should we approach this?
Yes.
Li Dian is in charge.
Paying
Take him out,
is...
and our next move will be made apparent.
I don't like it, but I like to, like, own the physical
Please attract
stuff.
the enemy's attention from here. Then we'll claim the cliff top and attack from there.
It's as though you read
Oh,
my
Gauntlet
mind.
Dark Legacy is one that I
Very well.
would really like to own at some point. I do have the ROM downloaded for PS2, but
Attack requires
is that we capture
Like,
the garrison on top of the cliff. It's a
you
bit of a
gotta
hassle,
own it
but
too.
let's go.
I do have Gauntlet Legends on Dreamcast, at least. So I have a Gauntlet.
Display of martial spirit. I am awestruck. The enemy
I don't have Seven Sorrows though.
we're at a bit of a disadvantage here.
That's one that I barely played, so I don't know if it's good. I can't remember. Oh, Dark Legacy is PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. Legends was on PS1 and Dreamcast, and I think it was on N64. I can't remember.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Legends was on N64 too.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Yeah. Yakuza Kiwami 3 looks
We will have trouble if the enemy
even better than The Man Who Erased His Name. I think that's
Plotting something. I'm
the one that I played,
still
and I'm pretty sure that's the subtitle.
time to think about that now.
Okay. See,
Amazing.
the memory
Really showing
works
how it's
sometimes.
You're incredible. A true hero of the land.
There are other games that I know I want to play, and I know I want to own. I just, if it's mentioned, I will be like, oh yeah, that's one. The Xenosaga games, I would like to get.
astounding job. You will be a
I've never
valuable
played
asset in
Ratchet
battles to
Deadlock,
come.
and I haven't played a lot of Ratchet and Clank games. I've played the first one. I played the remake on PS4, and I've played Rift Apart. And I haven't finished a single Ratchet and Clank game. Now, Jack and Daxter, on the other hand, I have finished the first game. I made it up to the tank part in 2 and kept getting killed at that part, so I rage quit.
Not according to
And I'm pretty sure I almost finished Daxter on PS2, or sorry, PSP. But I was actually playing it on PSP,
Wait a second. I think Joe used
and then I
his track
think
for
I
us.
did start up a playthrough on Vita. And it is a game that I would like to actually finish playing through. And I believe Daxter is on... Yeah, Daxter is on PS5. I can't remember if I own Daxter, though. I might have only played it during the time that I had PlayStation Plus for that video.
Go for now. Don't think you won.
Such a fine performance. We can all learn a thing or two from you.
And I've never played Jack 3. And I've only played, like, 1 or 2 races in Jack X. And I played a little bit of the PSP game that also got a PS2 release.
Pulling back for now.
But by the PS2 era, I was kind of getting out of platformers. Because, like, I grew up on platformers in the PS1 era. I had played so many. All of the Disney games, like Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear Rescue, Emperor's New Groove, Grinch,
I'm much tougher than I
trying to remember the other... Oh, Monsters, Inc. was another good platformer. And then, of course, Crash and Spyro. All 3 of those. God, I feel like there's ones that I'm forgetting. But really, on the PS1, is where I played mostly fighting games and platformers, and then PS2 was where I started to diversify a little bit and play more JRPGs and hack and slash, adventure. Punisher I have not played, but I do have the demo disc.
I'm much tougher than I look.
I actually have like 4 demo discs for PS2. I got that. I've got the Dragon Quest VIII demo disc, and that's still sealed, which is really cool. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're... Nope. We'll talk about the collection. We'll show off the collection later. Let's finish the stage. Your ADHD is showing, Chris. The only Sly Cooper that I've played is it Thieves in Time was the 4th game that came out on PS3. And I had a lot of fun with that game, and I've been meaning to play through the original trilogy.
They're putting up a lot of resistance considering their leader's injured. We better
But like,
ask for backup.
Insomniac does some great games. Infamous, so good. Infamous Second Son is one of my favorite games of all time. The story, the character, yeah, Troy Baker did a great job as Delson. And the visuals of Infamous Second Son, so good. So good. Oh yeah, it's almost identical to the original trilogy. Because I did play a little bit of the first game, because I do have the HD collection. Wait, I think I played a little bit of the first one through PlayStation Plus, and that's how I played it. Either that or emulation. I can't quite remember, but I did play a little bit of one of the classic games. And it did feel very close to A Thieves in Time. Infamous 1 and 2 definitely need a remaster, remake, port. I don't fucking care. Give them to me on PS5.
How could my tactics fail like that?
Because I would like to unplug my PS3. Because, like, if I were just playing games for fun and only for fun, I would have no issues playing games on PS3. But because the PS3, the menu, like the main menu of the console is in 1080p, but most games only output a maximum of 720p, and the console switches to the resolution of the game that it's playing, unlike Xbox 360, where it just kind of upscales internally to 1080p. If you have the console set to that, but the game only has a maximum of 720, it'll do an internal upscaling so that it doesn't change the fucking resolution. Anytime the resolution changes while I have the Elgato open, it fucks with that, and I have to like unplug that, plug it back in. Sometimes I do use the M Classic to upscale from 720 to 1080, and sometimes I have to turn that off, turn it back on, unplug the Elgato, plug it back in, restart my PC, and then, and only then, will I get visuals. So I try to stay away from my PS3 as much as possible, which is partly why I haven't streamed a lot of Samurai Warriors 3 Z or Warriors Legends of Troy. Trying to remember any other PS3 exclusive Warriors games. Sengoku Basara, Samurai Heroes, the HD remasters of 1 and 2. Yeah. There is RPCS3, and I've heard good things about that, but I haven't been able to get it to work on my PC, which sucks, because that would be the perfect solution to my problem. Yeah, Killzone is another series that needs remasters, ports, whatever. I've only ever played Killzone Shadowfall because I bought the PS4 for myself, and I think I bought Knack with it, but I was like, hey, Mom and Dad, you get me Killzone Shadowfall and Infamous Second Son. I'll buy myself Knack to, like, hold myself over. And Killzone Shadowfall was fun, but it didn't stand out. I really liked the more tactical side, using the, like, mechanical bird thing. And the visuals were fantastic for the time. But I didn't play it much. Definitely played Knack and Infamous Second Son way more. And Knack was actually one that I did want to platinum, but just never got around to it. I have played a little bit of Prince of Persia here and there. I played a little bit of the PS2 ones because there were some demos on demo discs that I got from PlayStation Magazine, and I have played the one with cell shading. I'm pretty sure that one's just called Prince of Persia.
The beauty of my fighting style must not be soiled by defeat. I shall return.
I'm much tougher than I look.
There we go. I caught him in the last little bit of my Muso. Max Payne is one I have not played, but I've been meaning to. And I can't remember if I got Max Payne 1 at least on PC, or if it's just on my wish list. Either way, it's a cheap enough of a game on Steam that even if it's not on sale, I could easily pick it up. All right, Isaac, have a good day. Thanks for coming out. I have seen the Max Payne movie with Mark Wahlberg, and I did enjoy it for what it was. I know it wasn't the best movie. From what I hear, it is kind of, like, it's partially accurate to the game. It does step away in certain parts, but not in others. And I enjoyed it enough. Ace Combat is one I've never played before, but my dad was really big into Ace Combat for a while.
My wound led me to panic, and I lost sight of the bigger picture.
All right. So with that, I'm not done streaming for the day, but I'm done streaming this for now. I am going to end this stream and start a new stream, and I'm going to call that recommending games from the collection for you, where I'll we'll either just hang out chatting about video games, nostalgia, collecting, random stuff, or if you guys want to, ask for some recommendations, I will look through the collection to try to find something for you guys. But with that being said, if you're not going to be joining that stream right afterwards, the conversation doesn't have to end here with the stream. You can also join the Discord server. There is a link in the description below as well to all of my social medias, my Spotify, and if you are interested in getting or in supporting the channel, you can also join the guild either through YouTube memberships or through Patreon. And if you'd like to get something physical for your support, there is also the Otaku box. They sent me one of their boxes and I did an unboxing video, but they were kind enough to provide me with an affiliate link. So you can start your subscription to the otakubox.com/Chris Gildart and provide a little bit of kickback to me while you're at it. And with that being said, thank you so much for joining me on this stream, and I will see you in a few minutes.